Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. And today I'll be reading multi-character Listener by me. So let's get into it. Midoriya Izuku. Midoriya wasn't one for casual talk. And I mean, the one that you usually see in a flirty way. Those nicknames. He's usually one for darling, dear, my love, honey, and all the sweet nicknames you could think of. But baby girl? Well, that was not his style. And he probably would not go for it. It's much more of Dinky's type, really, if you had to think about it. And that's specifically why he had done this, because Dinky had told him to do so. He doubted Dinky's advice, but Mina had convinced him it was good to try, and he would certainly like it, and if you didn't, then you would like how adorable he was doing all of that. He got really shy when she told him that, but regardless, Mina's advice sounded like sound advice, especially since she was a girl and she'd know more about these things. So that's why, while you were sitting next to him and reading something on your phone, he kissed your cheek, blushing brightly. I really love you, baby girl. You looked at him, your eyes wide open, as you blinked rapidly. Did Midoriya really call you baby girl? But that wasn't really his type of thing. You smiled hesitantly, blushing. Midoriya, are you really sure about what you are saying? He shook his head, mirroring Sis into his hands. I'm really sorry, Lion. I didn't mean to say this, but Denki and Mina told me you would like it, and that's why I thought it would be a good idea to... Hey, stop rambling. It's fine. It's not a big deal. You tell him, wrapping your arms around him gently and stroking his back. You know how nervous you could get. And it was kind of an adorable attempt anyway. It was just so out of character for him. And that's why you were so taken out by the whole thing. But he didn't mind it. Not particularly. So you just wanted to comfort him about it. And you tell him that he did a good job. Or at least he tried to. A for effort, as you know. Todoroki Shoto. Todoroki did not really know the appropriateness and what he should say and what he shouldn't, and whether or not this was a good nickname. There were many things he didn't know, and that's why he was trying all of them out. Call that courage or bravery or whatever you may, but he thought it was a good nickname. He called him baby sometimes, so why couldn't he call you baby girl? So that's why he went towards you and hugged you from behind, telling you, you look really beautiful today, baby girl. He had no idea that it would make you blush and look at him with your wide eyes. Shoto? Did you really just call me that? I did. Is there anything wrong with that? No, nothing at all. I just didn't expect it to come from you. Would you like me to say it more? He nodded, and he blushed. He kind of felt proud of himself, though. He just wants to do something to impress you or make you happy. So if you're happy with him, or if you seem to respond well to anything that he does, he's going to be really pleased with the results. And he's going to try to repeat that even more, just so you can make sure you're happy and that he's doing exactly as you want. So even though he's really nervous about things, and he has no idea what he's doing sometimes, when something works out like this, he's more than happy to try it out again. And right now, he was just leaning down, pressing a soft kiss to your cheek. Alright then, I'll do whatever you want. I'll do whatever you want. There's nothing for you to worry about. And although you weren't really worried, he was really the one that was worried, but internally so. Regardless of that, he was just so happy that he was able to deliver that correctly and get a good response from you. Bakugou Katsuki. Katsuki was not really the person that you expected to call you a sweet nickname or a nickname of any sort. For the most part, he seems to be serious, and the only nickname that you expect from him is maybe dimwit, idiot, or some sort of endearing insult aside from those two, which were not really endearing insults, just regular insults that he probably called you for at one point or another. But sometimes he was nice, and sometimes he wanted to try his hand at being a better boyfriend, just like today. It was very random, the way I just decided to call you baby girl all of a sudden. You were reading a book, and he just stood next to you, pushing a strand of your hair behind your ear. Focus, baby girl. Don't get like that, he whispered, when you seemed to be getting a little bit distracted. But did he really think that that would help? Because you certainly were distracted too right now, just by something else. You blushed brightly as you looked at him, and you tilted your head. Could you please say that again? He smirked, putting a hand on your shoulder, and another hand around your jaw, tilting your head towards him. My baby girl, that's what you are, he whispered, leaning in, kissing you sweetly and softly. And you were very stunned. Was this really your Katsuki? Many questions were in your head, but none of them were going to make you enjoy the moment that you were in any less, because you loved it when he was acting like this. And this was always a once in a blue moon type of occurrence. So, you were not really going to waste your time thinking. You were going to use all of the time that you have right now to cherish those moments and imprint them into your mind for later, just when he gets back to his normal self.